Hello everyone and welcome to our vocal warm-up tutorial. Just because you're out of schools and we're not delivering classes anymore doesn't mean that you can't be singing around the house and having a good time. So we're going to start off with our physical warm-up, so warming up our jaws, our faces, our necks, our shoulders, everything in this area to make sure that we're not straining ourselves, we're not hurting our voices because we've got enough to be dealing with. So then we're going to move on to our breathing exercises to make sure that our diaphragm is nice and warmed up, that we can sustain our notes and that we have more clarity to our sound as well. So we need to make sure that we're really using those muscles. So we'll warm them up, and then after that we'll go into our actual vocal warm-up. So we'll be doing some trills, some scales, we'll be using vowel sounds, we'll even be doing some tongue twisters in there as well. So there'll be lots and lots that you can do throughout the day yourself. You can make up your own ones, have a bit of fun together. So we're going to start off with our physical warm-up then. So number one, to warm up our jaws, we're going to pretend that we have a toffee in our hand, or if you've got a real toffee in the house, go and chew a real toffee. But if you don't, imaginary one will do. So pop that in your mouth and you're going to give me really exaggerated chews. So warming up all of these joints here. You may feel some little clicks and clacks, don't worry, that's fine. Our jaws side to side. So I want you to be a cow chewing the cud, since your parents never let you. So moving on from there, we're going to do some tongue exercises. So you're going to stick your tongue straight out and you're going to have it go like a washing machine. So we're going to go clockwise first 5 times and then back 5 times, okay? We're going to stick our tongues out. And the other way. One out, one to the side, one to the side, one up, and one down. You can try and touch your... Yay. Okay, so after that, we're going to do our lion and mouse exercise. This is a fun one for the house as well. Mums and dads can get involved in this as well. So you're going to start off by making your mouse face. So your mouse face, you've got to try and make your face as small as possible. So bring everything right into the centre of your face, as small as possible. Then for the lion face, you're going to try and make everything as big as possible. So that's your eyes, your mouth, your nose if you can. Make everything as big as possible and just keep going in between that, mouse, lion, and that'll warm up all of your facial muscles, okay? So we're going to move on to our breathing exercises after this. So what's really important in this part of our exercise is our diaphragm. Now, when you laugh and when you cough, so if everyone, well, don't cough too loudly, but cough a little bit. Do you feel that contraction in your stomach? That's your diaphragm working. So when you sing, you should feel that same contraction when you're laughing and when you're coughing. So as long as you feel that tension in your stomach, you know you're doing it right and you're not going to strain anything else, okay? So we should be breathing through our diaphragms, not through our shoulders. So when we see each other sing, we shouldn't be seeing, we should be seeing nice, steady breaths. And our shoulders shouldn't be going up at all. So you can work on this together. Make sure that our shoulders aren't going up and down. That's good. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to place our hands on our diaphragm. So we're going to do a nice little cough just to find out where it is. There it is there. And once you have your hands on your diaphragm, what I want you to do is to be a snake for a little bit. So you're just going to go for as long as you can until you run out of breath, which should be a little while because it's a closed sound. So as long as you can, make that S where you can turn it into a competition, see who can hold it the longest. And then after that, what we're going to do is we are going to pretend that we have a big birthday cake in front of us and it's got loads and loads of candles on it. And what we're going to do is blow out each of these candles, okay? So let's pretend we've got 10 candles on our cake. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold our diaphragm and we're going to blow out those candles one by one. So we go now if you can try and do that in one breath, that would be fantastic. If you need to take breaths in between, that's fine. The more you do it, the easier it will be to get all 10 candles. So you can work up from 3 candles to 6 candles to 8 candles to 10 to as many as you want. So once we've done that, we're then going to move on to our actual vocal warm-up. So we're going to start off with a very simple lip trill. Now, if you can't make this sound with your mouth, that's fine, because I know some people find it quite difficult to do. So we are going to be pressing our lips together and trying to push sound and air through those lips. I can't really explain it very well, but once I show you, it'll make sense. So we're very simply going to start at the bottom scale, as low as you can go, and try and go as high as you can go and back down again, almost like a siren. So we're going to go and try not to spit on anyone. So a couple of times we'll get through that. And everyone will think that you have a horse in your kitchen or in your bedroom. Then after that, we're going to do some open sound sirens. So you're going to do is the sound ooh, and we're going to sound like a siren from a police van or a fire van. So we're just going to go ooh. You can do that as many times as you like, as fast as you'd like. You can mix it up to suit yourself. So then after that, we're going to bring in our vowel sounds. So what we're going to do is E, A, A, O, U. Now these need to be really defined sounds, so say them with me. E, A, A, O, U. Okay, so all we're doing is E, E, A, A, O, ooh, ooh. Now, pay special attention to the sounds and the shapes that my mouth is making. So make sure that that E is really broad. So we want a really broad E, E. That E. Now, if you're yawning, if you pretend to yawn just now or actually yawn just now, you'll feel that big space in the back of your throat. When we do that, we should feel that big space all the way down the back of your throat, just like when you yawn. Ah, pretty simple vowel sound, nice long ah. Aw is even longer, so aw. You need to pull your mouth all the way down, make sure that it's like a capital O. And finally our ooh, make sure that it's a nice closed sound, ooh. And we should be fine, so let's try that all together again. So that's E, E, A, O, ooh, ooh. And just practice those vowel sounds to try and get that pronunciation absolutely spot on. So after that, we're going to go into my favourite one, which is called Bella Signora. So we're just going to sing Bella Signora, and it goes like this. Bella Signora. And you can just keep going up the scale. Bella Signora. Bella Signora. And you can really work on those vowel sounds as you're doing this. So those ahs and woos, really, really important. So you can do that as many times as you'd like, going as high up the scale as you'd like. There'll be lots and lots of links on YouTube of people playing piano scales. They're really easy to come by, and you can fit lots of things in there. Finally, we're going to do, just for a bit of fun, we're going to do a tongue twister. So we're going to do Mummy Made Me Mash My M&Ms. So you can do it as fast as you'd like, as slow as you'd like, but we are going to sing it. So, Mummy made me mash my M&Ms, 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 Mummy made me mash my M&Ms. You can keep going and going and going forever and ever if you'd like, but I'm going to stop there. And you can keep going all the way up the scale, and you can come all the way back down it as well if you'd like. Now, once you've done all of these things, your voice should pretty much be as warm as you need it to for a day of singing around the house. So please do keep active, please keep productive, keep singing, and I will see you when all of this is sorted. Have a great lockdown and happy singing. Bye guys.